John 18:36. Jesus said something. He answered, my kingdom, bringing forth a separation now. My kingdom is not of this world. So there's something that is called kingdom. My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, my servants will fight. So now, this is something telling us something. That in the world, people fight. He said, if my kingdom were of this world, my servant will fight. That means people respond to issues of life based on where they belong. If you belong to the world, there are certain ways you will respond. If you belong to the kingdom, there are certain ways you will respond. Are you following now? Now, so that I should not be delivered to the Jews, but now my kingdom is not from here. Now we have established the fact that there is world, there is kingdom. When you look at the Bible, you will discover that 3 types of world we see. For example, in Genesis 1, verse 1, God created the heaven and the earth. So synonymously, we talk about the world created by God. John 3:16 says, for God so loved the world. It's not talking about the heaven and the earth now. It's talking about the people that he created, the world. For God so loved the world. The world. Then in 1 John chapter 2, 15 to 16, it talks about not loving the world and the things of the world. So there are things of the world. Do not love the world. It's not talking about the heaven and the earth. It's not talking about the people in the world. It's talking about the principles. It's talking about the software. It's talking about the agenda. It's talking about attitude, morals, talking about things that are peculiar to the world system. He said, do not love the world or the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So now the Bible is clearly telling us that there's different perception when they see a worldly person and a kingdom person. If you love the world and the things of the world, it will show your passion, your desire. If it goes with the world, Jesus said, you are not of the kingdom. There are 2 different things, the world and the kingdom. He said, for all that is in the world, the principles, he said they are just categorized into 3. The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. He said, they are not of the Father. So there are things that are of the Father. There are things that are of the kingdom that are not of the world. No wonder Colossians 3, 1 and 2. Colossians 3, 1 and 2. He said, if truly you have been raised with Christ, if truly you have been regenerated, if truly you have died and you have resurrected with Christ, he said, seek those things. There are things to be sought out for. Seek those things which are above. Seek those things which are above, where Christ is, sitting at the right hand of God. And I said, set your mind on things above, not on things on the heart. You see the difference now? Things of the world, things of the heart. He said we must set our heart because it will determine we are actually in preparation for the new heaven and the earth. Set your heart on the things of above, not the things of the heart, not the things of the world. And the Bible makes it clear that until we get to this point, understanding the word of God, hearing the word of God, being purged and sanctified by the word of God, we will not be transformed to live the kind of life that is expected of the kingdom people. That's why you see some people will say, oh, they are judging me. No, it is understanding what is expected of a child of the kingdom. If truly you profess to be a child of the kingdom, there are things that you should seek after as a responsibility, knowing what God desires for the kingdom-minded person.